Nsia asai abodiem ya mamu nyina adwo mamu nyina kwaba eba power 97.9 kasafidie so ewon kan Abebrese street ene ebutu nsema yensa kene ya de somo se no nsia bremu Kasiebo ewo power fm ene tv syz so ene day na ye kam se voter power 94.1 ewo global fm ho sharp 106.9 Watakrade Ensoma FM ewo Nkrankwa Buem FM ewo Jasika Jinyame ewo Sampa Namanum ewo Hafugoso Western Radio ewo Elembele KFM ewo Paza Ingrigi FM ewo Bole Rich FM Wasimfusu High Radio ewo Bechem Oti Radio ewo Dambai Wempon Sampa wena fe Pusiga Buru FM Wosunyane Nyansapo ewo Shama Gateway on Kwanta South Anapo FM ahafu Kenya ase Yinuase Radio ewo Kitikrachi omunyina kutem ani yade Kasiebo ebremu Radio XYZ 93.1 Power FM ninyina wo fidua we mu TV XYZ Loud Silence TV Kasiebo enam so Apple 68 of Virginia Daisy Radio Italy Adamfopa Radio Paris G-Live Radio UK OPD Radio UK ninyina kutemu a Kasiebo yade esomo nedei ensem ya yade ba ene de edimu akotrebiri
Omagana ma se bedwa na wo ma hye wo modwumadi ase na yehwe ani mu kwan se bills mako besa hensia wo behwe na wo ma twini ntonto Ghana ma hye bedwa fi Kotoka International Airport edina wo so no eya ekaye bibinti empanimfo ede atodwa se be yanke yensedi no ni empadimfo front so Edom kuma ba no Dafoira Alexander Panyo market de atodwa se nyese bia wo mo hye da se dom kuma no wo mo ma edom kese anya wo madwuma se de wo se ye wo ma hye bedwa Energy sector epese ye reform the debi ne yebekwa kohe de ekoso yebekọ NDC amanyoko ne fire wo my Ghana toye mantam no emo ene regional communication officer yo ho Richard Kekmensa ono so boy Rajon Dramani Mahama baso ewo agency papa wode bo se de be ya kwan ehun kita de yebekọ nkan Senior Staff Association of University of Ghana Adi atuja se Fair Wages Assessment Commission enu wo mudi dwumasombia omani nyi ho ntomate atua ene se ukogomwa esine ne important mo amrehye bedwani owo ho enu ono soso ebo swafo hwe Ghana yakwan ene akwante po abaso se ni wo bo abi ma ho nso wo manya aba big push ni mo chefa na America mampani Donald Trump ene wone India mampani aka bomu se wo mbedidwa enu ti tarifa edom so 50% no wayi na manaba 18 na 18 wo sese wono ombedi dwuma ne padia emomonto Russia for oil omonto no nko ane de America de ne Venezuela wono wo ni problem ya Adishba man se wani afofo pina ka ho na nwume ye de somo se ye no si abremu Kasiebo nwumako bi ka ho bi e na wo bo ye chidom table garages wo mo eye cars asiesie ne kama e de ama asanso na power specialist eba wo mo so bo ama hepatitis ne we ha wo ne yetu ase de ama medimosis nso se e na wo de lifke capsules aba into liver ne benya ho de ye wo mo nsem e na ewo e na Spanish garlic mixture boa ama obi anase atata ye Kasiemo so arthritis nom ne halitosis wo bo atu ase e de ama MTN's vows ya ebe nya fiber ne ho den a wo betumi dia hwad wani so e wo fie internet yi na bibia dem kama e dia ma wo lesser educational consult say ye ma no wo media bosumi nsia di confiance no ye mfa wo mo emra root natural products ho ye no so to malaria ne typhoid fever sekra 3p garlic mixture ye dra eboa ama wo so stress no we so no asietimi eto sanso na Roman Rich Chinese clinic ya ayaresabia wo mo so hwe ni padua ama no akonkan na fe X natural mineral water yensu kroje a enwume ni nyina ka ho bi wo mo ebo echidom don hwe ba ko emu ye de Kasiebo ye de asomo ya kam se Facebook no ejina miensa Power 979 FM TV SYZ and at Radio XYZ 93.1 Samuel sawe na obetumi ya hwe news ni bi e de afaso uko YouTube XYZ broadcasting na enano Power FM so TV SYZ so Radio SYZ so and XYZ broadcasting wo YouTube ni nyina no comments a wo de be fa ho no ye be gemre de ye betum bi ya no ye be kan ama wani agenti bomoden na twero bi fagu so wo te ka mu a utie radio so a na wo hwe bi na emom menye ntiatia se oyene ba poma ye hwew ebia bia sei ne wabodin kama ba bia wo hwe firi no na wo de atodwa kama
eti ebo din ya ne ya bo ba bia wo di free wo bibi ya no atwere enye brief amount tintin bia wada roma Kasiebo yanya ye de eba nei midi ade okumangra di wanf oheneba boama benye mene
ama poma checheku
afei ensem ni twiremu eni na ye bowura mu ne yakwakwadi nkomo owura John Dramani Mahama akasa ewo dwumadie bi ase na eye Global Alliance dwumadie bi a ekoso eno owura John Dramani Mahama okokasa ye ewo Dubai mamu samu kaya na weno aye World Government Summit 2026 na Dubai ena ekoso eno owura John Dramani Mahama edi tudwa ekwanya ewiase amanyina betumi aka ho obom se o man baako na yatumi aye ntotoye ma na tumi akoso ne ya se Ghana de ni Ghana border ne yadru so no enu nti se bibi tochema wo Ghana ne wo Ivory Coast ayede yemfa ho se bibi koso wo Ghana ne wo Togo emfa ho bibi koso wo Togo na wo Ghana emfa no ho esa se de ekoso no Togo na ekoso enya Ghana na ekoso eti ebesa se begu nwu eba no sa no a emwa amawi asenkyekere no etumi enkoso owura John Dramani Mahama ekasa fa ho ene wotem se sia ya terrorism awurikasema hodo ekoso amama hodo so no yenka se unia ana samato no esa se nipa no cross border no ano ne wawura won so mamu se food insecurity eno so ekoso energy insecurity ekoso climate change wenim Ghana se ebo esi anase bi ewia sensa kire ewia ebo a wenim se Ghana ewia ni Togo ewia ni edu aflewa ebebo Togo ebebo Ghana se nuoma we nyina no John Dramani Mahama ekasafa ho ne yentie nsema wode atu dwade fa so no bi ye boy homode se yensa ebeka ne nsema woka ye no na ye de atu dwane no atire no ye momra mu ne yesen konkotie sankomo we mfamfa de ekoso Kotoka International Airport ya pese asese din no mo amu Facebook no wobetumi ade udin aba ebia Kumangra International Airport nam din da so nam som de gem fans na de atiam sai samoba kaya afi apim ahankron aduesia ensia 1966 kudita bi akoso ade yedi tu wasagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na opani ane ye friend Kotoka eye General Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka no waka ho wone afri famo eno mo yesa kudita ni tu wasagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Ghana wiye ya anya yie nyina no efri sankrofo yi ena wo mu etu opani ya edi fre konya so na wabra wo mu tu wasagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah sa no emrantie bi ayo madwe se da bi sankrofo yi won be hwehwe mu kojo ya no mo ya santefo emrantie bi a na ye from Yobo brothers eti Yobo brothers ne kan wo hubo mu ena mo yo madwe se Kotoka mo won be hwehwe mo e de afiri wo kojo se de be ya hoto e betumi abanti Kotoka International Airport yi ehona ike Kotoka watu kwan wadu airport nanim ho a ena emrantie yi apuma atuo ni titei ejagu Kotoka so ne yekun no ehon so ne yekun mrantie yi ena mo se Kotoka ha ne yekun no dia ene ye ne yemfa ne din fanto so ene Kotoka International Airport na nipa bebre akasa dia fa airport no ho se da bida wo bia waye kudita ma Ghana ye hyebre ye wiwie samu akoni eduei ye ye dende se ne pedin ade to ye airport kakraka so eti yanyi ne din famfiri so na yempedin a ede na edin ye papa yemfa ento so ene akopie mu womla se badwafie ne yese ente kra wosoafo ede din ne de beba na fia kobobo ho amanfo se ebeya anka yenyusu Accra International Airport ana bi nso se wasagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah wo yi obobra enti Kwame Nkrumah International Airport kra anka ebeye de na onobo mama yarega ebrifum la sebedwafo ene ewo mra sebedwafie yentie nsema ekoso no bi.
We are changing the name of our airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport for the name of the airport to be changed from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So the Accra International Airport bill will also come, and then they will ask us to approve some international bilateral agreements and multilateral agreements.
Wei ayen sama owura mama yare guide dom kase a wo mra se bedwam wono na da no ye majority leader and wo de sansem we de tu dwa na ensem ba be to dwa no ye twi primonten so ne amanfo etwetwe nkomo bisa won se edi yesi son from Kotoka International Airport edi akọ Accra International Airport na mu na sen Ghana fo bi se eye pa na Accra International Airport no beboa ena bi mu so se da bi Osaje fu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah bra papa obebo Ghana ha no anka airport di emfanto no ne emfra no Kwame Nkrumah International Airport anka no so no ebeye de papa ena bi mu so se we emfa duane si table so edi ayesese mema Ghana nyayie ebeye edi no an Kotoka no a enkotoka sa ne enko ebe bi yentie de Ghana for the two.
Okay, Abachake International Airport I think it's a good initiative. She minik be ahale kake Accra International Airport by Kumasi International Airport be sani be region fence and one airport this is where makake big planes fence chon emiechi it was ani ahale gbe ko ni minchi e wo ke amanya ke wo mukoni e ba yen Ghana yen alo mukukmana Nkrumah be angme no skun e ba yin koni e serve as one of the biggest airports in Ghana.
I think with Accra, it should be rather be named after Nkrumah, because when you watch the boundaries of this country, you hardly hear of Nkrumah unless you go to the museum or the school. That's where Nkrumah will make mention. But I believe Nkrumah has done a lot for this country, according to our books and what we've learned. And other subsequent African countries talks about him, about his work. So I believe Nkrumah should be the man to be named after the Kotoka International Airport.
Me and someone at Kasiebo, Kotoka International Airport. I think I like the name. Kabachake Kwame Nkrumah, I think it's okay because Accra, I don't think Accra will be suitable for the airport.
Knowing the history behind the name and where Kotoka died, I think that was why they gave the name Kotoka International Airport to that. But if it's not causing any problem, or I don't see any reason for them to change it. But fine, if the name, you remember what happened before the name was given to the place and we don't like it. I think, probably if it will not affect our pockets, they should do it. But if it will affect, if looking at how much it will take to rename it, and then it should stop. Because right now, I believe in the NDC government and we are protecting the public purse.
Why amanfo bi so adwenkyere ye omde ebae na ye boy homodin says ye nsabeka lawyer anote from pon ye no adi nkomo eti wankasa so wo hwe no edi no hwe a emu ne wo he ene ye de to so a ebeye ye senso no adwen ekyerɛw na Kotoka International Airport no sei na wo hwe a ebetumi akwama na ye fo adwenkyere bra fatum na yenkenkan na obia entibi ne hu se wo so adwen ka ho nti si nyina yakabo me na ye frɛ no Kumangla International Airport wa na kyerɛ sɛ wo so adwen eka ho Accra International Airport bi si enye no Nkrumah International Airport so emu bia wo de bia na ebeji ato
yenko so nyina e Ghana mrahye bedwafie na enenkita odie yi a edom kese ne dom kuma no nyina wo mo ne Ghana nsentwefo di ye wo mrahye bedwa mu no ne eda enema bi adi akyere wo mo mrahye bedwa ebe wo mo sesena mu no enema ne bi a wo mo betwe eye ne ntonto no mato so eye sere ne yabasa na eho ena majority leader era mama yarege bo amane sese wo mo hwe ani mu se bills ne besa hensia 600 die beba ama wo matumi etu ho na mo na emu bi ya eka edin ye pese sesa e okutuka ho eye ese emra foforo de bae no eye new community service bill na ese eno ba beboa mase koba so obi di boni bi na o ya ne boni ne nye de ano ahyi bebrebia no a yemfa ne nkonsa wo ma na se ye prisons ahodo a yenim se hono mabo apeso dada na mum wo ya ne se ne adokra ne betwa ma wo ya no ado gata mu no betete a wo ya na kwa akotete ne nyina aka ho bi na aboa nso so amoma Ghana etumi akọ na nim na ose eno so kra da nchen a nkankan ne wo mo ya wo mususu ankwada no wo di bone no a e wo se ye tenetene wo mo no wo mo se ya na eneduafie ho no ya na moa bebre ma wo mo nti ne nyina ne bepe kwan a ebetumi aboa na atwe won mo so na yense na ho nso ama afofra bone kro no mo epeso mo edibie na ode achechem se ne nyina ka bills no a ene nyame adma ye hwe ne mu se ebeba Ghana mrahye bedwam.
The Minister of Interior we'll continue to have the Security and Intelligence Agencies Bill considered by Parliament, and then a new community service bill. Community service bill will be dealt with this meeting. The whole idea is to, provide for alternative sentencing so that for every trivial offense, one does not have to go and be lying in Sawam and congesting our prisons and be fed for doing nothing. So you can provide community service instead of being sent to Sawam. So we need to have that. And then they also have some other regulations governing gaming, birthright, diaspora certificate bill will also come.
Na owie wa bana nso a wose ene wo bankran ne miami ahodo adede ne hia doso na eno so na Environmental Protection Agency for the mra eba eno so behwa amadede ekoso e wo maga na miami ahodo ne atimi ahwe atwa so se de be yo kina bi se bi asore bi na ebo dede gu so na nya ne kwa so a wonko kam ye nkasa wo befo ana bibi ete senti sa mra no so beba mra bedwamo na eno so mahwe ho asem.
An instrument to control noise pollutions from various sources. Noise pollutions have become a major hazard in our communities. People can't sleep because people will be playing music, people will be engaged in religious activities at times when the neighborhoods in which those religious institutions are sited may prefer to have some less noise. In other jurisdictions, all religious activities are done in confined places where they are not allowed to escape out of the precincts of that establishment. If there are outdoor events, the location of those outdoor events should be such that they don't disturb others who want to sleep at that time. So the Environmental Protection Agency, through the Minister for Environment, is bringing a legislation to control noise pollution from various sources to protect human health and the environment. And there are regulations to regulate, coastal habitats, protect and preserve and restore coastal ecosystems. Then, of course, they have a few bilateral environmental agreements that they will be bringing to us to consider and then, if it's okay, approve.
Abusia we ye penimpa ya odadom kesia no Ghana ma she bedwafi yera mama ayarega.
Na mo agentie ni bi amode aba no yemfa bi mfanto aso mfama mo we ye frɛ no ye research sawan wo say ohene ba mehwem live ewo ayirem ya ewo oti region na me pese de osi church news no no ablad efiekuma wo say me greetings enko anwumre ema incoming efiekuma NDC organizer Joseph Awotwe of efiekuma number 1 ne de eno no IV ana avui wisdom was say Jubilee House so Moses said in oton emfanko Flagstaff House ebeboa some sudus was say omu make mistake Kasiebo MPP for who asem no kano was say anke was so Moses Sakoto kan kura long time aya no na do international airport anke we urajo mama bai wonto nsisa na do international airport ne bo pan iti ono so ne dia wode abano no Maureen Ado we TVSYZ page so ye wi abeko power ne we die no we every some sudu so see JM for life ablade we sande fofraba Adolf adu botwe was me dia medwin se Kwame Nkrumah International Airport no best pa Augustin Banga was say or share your live ewo Mosizongo Kumase na was support name of Accra International Airport no papa Mentia ni MP Mr. Mark Nawani Emmanuel Namdam Rase Bedjani ewo Upper East Region was what ya pa Augustin Banga biem Joshua Godwin was who prefer Kwame Nkrumah International airport and the word Chanistia Eddie Atua Kenya. Eti wadi eti wadi biaba ana Mohammed D Busy B was your friend me Mohammed DJ Busy before media me pay Ghana International Airport. It can do as well as power
X power 97.9 the so Florence Konedo no so Ghana International Airport na ye ordinary ho Debra or see anya Kwame Nkrumah International Airport Same Akoy on the see anya no XYZ International Airport. Yes wara Same Tanko Rahim was say wojiri say ye de to Kwame Nkrumah International Airport ebebo Thomas Awunyo Mote was Kwame Nkrumah airport no sa no so epenom ada Gregory said you say one we ya be hu say Gregory okay no so say Gregory International Airport na actually ya ne Accra International Airport we dey say Bawumia don't deserve a president into one penny baby na ontna we ye Asamoah Francis na dey no baye Uncle Stephen Akpalu or say Nkrumah din de Daniema bebre so Ghana ha into we dey say Accra International Airport no and no by yes say beboa MPP should not think that Ashanti region is still their stronghold. Tanku Rahim ena kasa asa no teacher Kwadwo also show free Sawomadu Aji or send nchi ankomo Batampana na Shelley Eastern Regional Women Organizer Lawrence Newtu or say Kwame Nkrumah what the antenatal report you MCB typing mistake Malangu Zakiu or say good evening Power FM yo yeda say Mesha Coleman Tete or so my Joe see Kasiebo ye testy Joe a tasty Joe Skin or no so share live or streaming live or Lagos Nigeria Prosperity Mensa or Hineba Baba Jama or appreciate position wa yede amanono or Hineba messages in the nyasem keto Esther Dria or say Power News papa or your friend Donald Kura or say what's his problem over other countries okay papa some of Kwame for was Kwame Nkrumah International Airport and they the best pa obi so say ne DC on for me ye Asen South where Isaac Danin and wodi we Ediaba Abdurrafiu Bashir Bashir or so show free Berlin or say Ghana International Airport na papa Elena free nim or CNC Kotoka International Air Franco Kwame Nkrumah yo Patience Ofori or also say Ghana International Airport no be pa Emmanuel Kofi Yesu or so share live free Tripoli Libya or so on your preferred Jerry John Rawlings International Airport obi so say Ghana International we Lydia Medufia on the day no buy Osman Mohammed Ibrahim or say on also support Kwame Nkrumah International Airport or so Chia Honorable Sumaila and Afi Mohammed Iyasu Pele or Hineba watching you from Kuwait where Lawrence Newtune Beam okay say the abano okay for baby my the best so
ya trust we na trust we mo ha na energy sector reform bi e ba bekoso e wo man Ghana mu we ene owura mama yarega e no de sansemi e de tudwa e wo mrase badwafie na wono ene ye majority leader wono so na ye in charge of government business e wo mrase badwafie e no de koto wo manim say ade ba ko mo pese mo ye pa ye energy sector reform bia wo mo e pese mo ye pa na we no enye omo akwakoye se abandon private member bill ena ekoso ya yebefre no National Petroleum Act National Petroleum Authority Act ya establish under bank and Ghana Banking Services Agency ya yedi bebe dina so yedi bebe no se we no babuo papa ene yebisa se na babuo de no ebe no so de wo mu nyina ne se wo se ye pese ye renewable energy authority a ebetumi aboa me atumi akoso wo se wo hwe Ghana ye fa wo no a anasa wo hwe ye nyina mahode no a ye nya no a ensuo no enye renewable na ewo se nya de ebetumi renew ye mpo no se kwa ye betumi aye bidia sa na emu ama atumi aye akono afei PURC ya pese ya kabom ene energy commission ya kabom na ya adwuma baako ya be friend Ghana Energy Regulatory Commission na ebeboa papa eti wanu nyina ye nuoma wa mode aba mrase badwafi o mo hyase o mo bobo ho ahwese ya gitum na ebeye ya na ya de atum ye tiesem owura mama yarega edi tu dwane bi.
But the Minister for Energy plans to bring a bill to enact a new National Petroleum Authority Act. They also want to bring a bill to establish a Ghana Bunkering Services Agency. And then also, as you would recall, there is a program to involve the private sector in electricity distribution. And these are things that will have to come to Parliament for approval. There's been a lot of renegotiation of the various power purchase agreements with independent power producers. These are matters that have to come to Parliament. The Nuclear Power Corporation bill will also come. There's a proposal to establish a renewable energy authority. So the bill to establish that will also be here. And then there's a new proposal to merge PURC and EC to establish the Ghana Energy Regulatory Commission. So a bill to that effect will come.
Why I am sama yawra mama yarga wode atudwa ene na enweti no eno pani kwanchefui esan etwa so wei efri opani bia ye frɛ no aya insia ho why Chief Executive Officer at the Center for Environmental Management and Sustainable Energy Benjamin Insia na wode atudwa say wanya ntie say aban say wanya ya ankobema ankrenkre aba bewura ECG energy sector ne ECG no waba bewuram ahwe ayentotoye amana tumi akoso te se de MPP ba ye PDS no na we de ma PDS de ba sane bi ebe ye pa na no na Benjamin edi tudwa se ye ye no samu a ebe bua papa esa se wo ma ne so bi ye adwuma na ekokoya sa ba ye adwuma nipa no nye ne yie na mum sankonkro bi wo ho na so hwemu a ne de 1% kro be make sure say ye be ne yie ma ne nya nfa so ntu no de wajitum pass ye ma ho kwan e ma nkronkro be wura energy sector mu a e be boa pa.
We need to look at how to de-risk the whole procedure and also the process, especially with respect to say private sector participants. The entire PDS deal no anti-man control is because the risk factor of participants in terms of providing certain guarantees. Those guarantees follow short of the requirements and promoters of the private sector participation here. Yes, so say say making sure that transaction advisor lay down the necessary requirement with respect to the capacity of the private sector and also the experience of the private sector in terms of providing the needed liquidity and all the guarantees, especially bank or guarantee or insurance guarantee, which might cover the whole deal. Yet, I think that it is good to go for us. The most important thing is whether the private sector are involved or not, and our private sector is not involved in this participation procedure, have the requisite capacity. I think it's very necessary. Capacity in terms of technology, capacity in terms of liquidity or financial capacity in terms of the human resource, and as well as the experience to be able to do the activity and as the function a person will play in our supply value chain.
Na enwoti no ena Public Service Workers Union PSWUMTUC etrese sede enuoma koi aban ne betumi atoa so aye ne negotiation bia wa bro ne adwumafo metra se medwendwen won na sefo we amfumso bia ne ho de aban peso ye bia obetumi aye nemum woni adwumafo no kakra se wakwakwofo bia ba na nkwankwa ye ya ochena na bi madwuma ba bebo mo na eno ena owura nsia ekoto asre aban ne sei won hwe won wa woye adwuma no entoto ye se de be ya ema me ye se adwuma no bɛkɔ akɔdi obi nsɛm awie no na afɔ mu mu nyinaa na adwuma akɔbɔ
employment. Normally, in such situations, government will now look at the number of workers needed at ECG and then begin to transfer others to government agencies within the power sector. And I think that is what government is going to do. Unlike private sector participation, where the private sector will make sure say obey total retrenchment because of cost measures. And I think government being also a social enterprise, our person Ghana for the Ronania Jumano will shift some of this employment to other government sectors. Here, this employment, I think that will be the best option because here I'm calling Sana say because here and also the certain agitations about more buying. So I believe that what the best option for government is that we are merging, yes, but in mergence, some of the workers will go to other institutions that are needed, or if their capacities or maybe their knowledge or experience are needed in these institutions, the government will take them there to go and then work for.
Wey amanfo bi adwenkyerɛ ɔpani a yɛfrɛ no Benjamin Nsia na adwenkyerɛ wɔde ɛbaeɛ no sɛ aban no wɔnwe adwumayɛfoɔ no ho sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔkyerɛ bi no ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a yɛabɛnte no na yɛapampam wɔ mu
Yanto aso na pani a odadam kuma no Ghana mrahye bedwamaya Alexander Afenyo Marke na wono nso ka ho no mo ne zadrofo hia ya wo mo de nkita ho ne ne bia wo mo nso hwe ne mu se mrahye bedwa asetena wo mo betena mprempre ya ne beda ne hodi e wo fie hodom ne ne bia bekoso na zadrofo nya ho akwanya bisa ne se kamia kwa se dom kuma no ase edru ba bi adwuma no se de wo so mo ye no e wo mrahye bedwa mo no dru ba bi na akwa bibie ho ase o ma hyeda pese government business e wo se koso na yedi ho nkomo mrahye bedwemu no aso mu twintwa na mu wo mo hyeda so mo madwuma ne nkoso na die nti na ya wo makwa edom kuma no wo mo eyese no na Yero Alexander Afenyo Market enya no ba so dabi enya ne sa ho se bia wo no be hyeda ase wo mutu na mo bi etesa na ono mpodi wa ye majority leader pain to nim se de adwuma ne titie nti won hyeda ase bia ono be mane dom no hyeda se adwuma no anka won be bua bia me aye no ye be hyeda be hwanya hnyam de omo hia na se be ma wo mo so kwan na nsem ni bi ho no maduru ba bia womo so adwen wo so mo kye ne machebe dwam no wo ma kire na boa mangita odie no etumi akonkai sei no kire mu.
The minority has not been obstructive. We've been largely cooperative. If you look at last year, the ministerial nominees, only 2 or 3 were voted on, but almost all of them, we took them by consensus. And in fact, we approved them on record time because we took a view that we don't have to allow the ministry for civil servants to operate. Government needed to have the ministers to take responsibility. So we set a record time approval for them, which has never happened in our Fourth Republic. Again, if you look at most of the bills that came through regular channels, we cooperated with them through win-on-win, through amendment on the floor to take them by consensus. Government programs that came, we raised our critical issues, but we were not obstructive. We understand the fact that governance must have a seamless, space, but at the same time, we must not yield to our duty to scrutinize. I have been a majority leader before, and I know how difficult it is to run government business on the House floor. So I'll be the last person to deliberately frustrate government business. That notwithstanding, I have a duty also to democracy to hold the government to account. And that has been our work. It's not everybody will be happy with us, but we leave our records for history to judge.
Yero Alexander Afenyo Marke no wi wa mananso ho na wo kire se ene wo hwa aban ya wo tie adwa so Yero John Dramani Mahama ene edi animu no a wo mo de bo hyense bebre no aban ebi ye so wo bebiebie nwuma ma Ghana mebu no wo manya bia ye ne nso obisa se nwuma no he na se ye wo mo ka so wo be papa nwuma nim na ebi akwa no pawia na ebi akwa anwumre ene ho nsensem ne nyina no wo kira wo hu so afi kra no wo mo baaye no na ye wo one district one factory no ni ade ho aban baaye the
report is that we have some 34.4 youth unemployment rates, and this is very unacceptable. The question is, where are the jobs, given all the promises? while the NDC was quick to roll out programs on paper, we hear a Jumara National Apprenticeship Program and Kokon Kiti. Well, they are paper promises, but in reality, what are the tangible outcomes? Even if any existed, they are scanty, and this is their year 2. The honeymoon is over. They have cancelled the 1D1F. In its place, there is no alternative policy program for the private sector. I've not heard the Minister of Trade and Industry announcing a major private sector initiative to create economic growth. Zero. Yet they have cancelled the 1D1F.
Elbusi Adam Kumabano da for Ira Alexander Penyomake Nkaniati.
Owura Abraham Kusen be live or Gabon. Iti eno na Koresko Zakaria was say Sunyane eno wadi free Obana was say we enjoy news on the pint in the no. Emmanuel Agbeyiga was one of the say wenyano Ghana International Airport wa anka enye ba de kra Anas Badim Junior was so share live e Tatale Sanarigu na wada asepa na the most performed this year wa ye adwuma on northern region pa no Honorable Mary Tagba alias Cargo was say o ye adwuma papa it was no so ne dia wode abano no Abdul Razak was share live ewo Napoli Osman Abdul Razak nidi enono Sani Baba was say Emmanuel Agbeyiga when you put Ghana na what the Ghana to her just reply no the man you any and one no we say oba recommend Johnson Asiedu Nkatia International Airport ya frano Deshak Solomon was say young frano Johnson Asiedu Nkatia International Airport G4C Bakupe and our day Asheho Isaac Tete was say or prefer Ghana International Airport or share live our Dome Crossing we or say greetings or Heneba and Ama no kwasem mama me feeling news no pana be poso him awe be poso US aha Richard Moy was share live our Italy na Accra should be name of the airport eti Accra International Airport ebeboa Gladys Alantia mame Akwaba Ante Gladys Akwabo
Yo
na bokode
nipa chwani na woswe
bokopa
yo
yasemoko strike
nipa chwani enukre
adentra
yo yes you say senior staff our University of Ghana no your condition of service document over time yeah dia e won say so we adwuma e buru say na say we adwuma e woda komu no de e kan awesa e be kan ho bia no wo say you calculate etua woka e de kan ho say friend over time and I say weekend e say so bia tena ne fie and a holiday no bia wo fie na say ye frɛ wo sɛ bra na bɛyɛ adwuma a saa ndana a wobɛyɛ adwuma no ɛwɔ sɛ ɛtumi twa wo ka ɛno ɛne yɛyɛ frɛ no overtime a ɛwɔ yɛn condition of service mu a yɛassign yɛne aban a fair wages da wo mu ano assign saa document no na America kra ni no yɛ bon University of Ghana wɔn se wɔn ntumi antua yɛn overtime ɛsan sɛ wɔn tua yɛn a ana aban ne wɔn ɛta anya asɛm nti no wɔn bɛtua yɛ deɛ wɔn frɛ no call in allowance na call in allowance no so no e sika kitwa bia nka overtime no so nyom na ye no e sokra as compared to overtime and you know yes you can say you can say you need e call in allowance de ye ni ma e overtime e di akwani abasa ma ebri bi kura ye call labor commission ama say we dey can say ampa ye wo sa agreement no I said, labor is quite time because the only can say there was agreement now over time come on. And so now a man can you cry. and in Legon, and Quasso, and pay a call in allowance. Now, who's a cracker no yangi and yesterday? Fairly, the one year and Yano Cresta. You know, cracker, any Naya Shassi.
Auntie Gladys.
Yeah,
me patoma ma share and so that call in allowance no and overtime no. Overtime no one now per se. Ma po adwuma obi ekọ na mde empesam tena adwuma mu ha kakra eka ho na adwuma bi anka meye no wotena no meyire me ho na maye nene ana eyen hwehwe wo ho kiremu kire yen saa overtime no ho
minya be ma de tien se enye me a me ye weka no a me ye senior staff me ame pe ena meka se me de me sika no me pese me be ye overtime na mutua me count ana trade dia me de mint na efie medium pese me ba adwuma mu ho weekend davida eye wo employer no ana adwuma yani no ehu se wo adwuma no se ne etie no se hall wo oba University of Ghana ye wo host president wo ba University of Ghana ye wo security hospital library sam ye ya na boboi wo mo de mo adwuma no ye all day round ye yempo akosi anado no holiday nti se adwuma ye fo no eye na adwuma efese ye friend the nature of your work into adwuma enye wo na wo pe nti eye wo adwuma no se na etie ni tia nti eye adwuma na ni so na se ye bi hye ene etie o kanya se mi na metina ho aka se mi de
na call in allowance no so no eno so no aye de anya eno so ye den ho
minya be ma call in allowance no se de mi di kan no yen the senior staff me chairman a chairperson me dan wali ko han me nin the call in allowance it say your condition of service no ye ni bibia etisa ewom nti se ne wa bisa no min kire wase me mum de me nin say ye go asha say the call in allowance no atua ye staff o me senior staff January na sika no ba ye no utumi say afiti say wum into obia and can call in allowance yan fan say their sensitive na ka obegia over time say ke be sensitive no obegia alba call in no yan fan say be say 1 cedi enebeba abeda ni account ni into what that difference na na so me no me nya be ma ensani na se calculation ni pa de ni ni ma de say me yan enye ade aye ni
fair wages edikan frame no mo tran asidi nkomo say wo mu kire mu say ahokire na abo mo so eti no mpese o mo yesa ana say wo mu ne mo antrase ani nkomo bia de ye ya ne say ye ntumi ntua no mo ntumi ntua no o mo so o mo reason ene sen
ye no mat nothing ama ya kire o mo say enye se ye seda ene ye pe overtime aya de aka etipa ne mo no ye wo document ana ye gon penny fo so reason say wo mo de o mo nitka mo de betua na o mo betua mpo a so mo de omo nyama no de koma university de koma audit service aya audit service ka kire o mo say and so mo di overtime senior staff and nothing se no le gona na de o mo sika etwe yen sa be si sa briwe so mo so mo ni omo IGF the friend internally generated fund no that sika na sa nti nya de o metina twe gu nti iya kwani aba ni mkura no lewe commission sire o mo say se sa na se no tia mudi amunko audit service na munko kanjira o mo say fair wages ba labor commission ha be ka sempo fo no o mudi ben nti labor e ka tire le won se munko na mudi government unko ka that's audit service munko tire o mo say nko fo ni di na mo sambra na yesia efiri ho no afi adani asempo prokra ye kwa ani asi
Auntie Gladys me pese me ti asem so ha de wo ha nyina no members of senior staffs na junior staffs no omusu overtime as sakas no wo mun kan ho hu
what them no mention and things asi
de bibi san say me rekrata ye da manimi ya Senior Staff Association of University of Ghana. Mona moho ba asemi ana mibisa say senior staffs ne kwa na ye overtime no ana junior staffs ne ye bi na seskai wo mo de junior fo no mo nka ho ana nsese ne tesen
the same say wo shakrata ni ya teachers and education research union of TUC no wo mo so ensa ehye sakrata na omo national person nsa ehye sakrata na se enti tewu no eye junior staff for nyina omo so mo esa say ejuma no de wo ba department bia library na say hall a mekan ye no ye wo senior staff ni junior staff a ye nyina ye ejuma no ebom nti enye senior staff pe ene overtime ne mo le gonde omo tren say junior staff for overtime no de aban tuaka na senior staff nko ade wo mo see wo mo ntua
junior de no aban tua
yo
aban tua junior batontua senior
ana mo pa kire enti mini senior no beka mini junior no beka na wa ye adwuma na ntontom ba wi na e be dem anado na ya share halls of residence na library at the library because nkola na ka school o mo nyina share 24 hours hospital or security you need period now beka so mini senior staff continue what you want to overtime na junior no mo be tua no
Okay. It is a siano mo strike here mo dia hwehwe so yi. Dabe na mo calling off. Na
Ye bema. Ye die. So ombetie ya sema maye ene e be san echi akoduma. Nti so mo tie mpo ene. Anadua me no kasei. Me ye bema o tena e be na esan se eduma na ina ye edidie. Enye ye de say ye be ka say ye nsina tie na nkola no nsina ho. Ye nyina ye ya wofo.
Okay.
Ye wo mba school ho. Ye nua na mama wo ho. Ye busefo e wo ho. Enye ye de say ye be sa.
Okay.
Eye bana abasantia.
Okay. Enti me pato wo. Se CIA amokosa strike. Yemisa se department ni department be na strike enya impact e wo mo so. Said ye be ya affected for no e hwan mo.
Usha University of Ghana, senior staff were department biara na security senior staff do na wo. Look halls of residence. There were 5 halls. There were Volta Hall, Commonwealth Hall, Legon Hall, Saba Hall, Equator Hall. Halls in the senior staff so I from hall assistant. The senior staff no equal junior staff ka credit na ewo kono. Omo na mbeshan kola isu. Na ebe na sem kesipa because nipa drum be omo bian here tight security, here tight monitoring. Not the do na omo ko fia ko tena no senior staff there. Why you can imagine. Oko library so the same thing. Na the din kran say next week no Legon omo ba be ye graduation.
Yeah.
Omo sanso be ye nkola na aba no ye be ye matriculation ama omo. Sa juma ni na senior staff sa. Until you can imagine say one more ko tena fie effect no there.
No cre. Nti se CIA finally the maybe say twa to okra no say. Say watena mu ofie na mote say aban say okay. Senior staff say akọ. School hanso ye menya. Nti menya voluntary junior staffs kakra ya wo mpese omo ye adwuma no na moda so ofie mbeba na nkwada bi age mu position ase omo ye mprendo anamontuo be na mbetu afa ho because the
yo ina to bi mamra ana edidi djuma na dia ye friend labor eye djuma ye fo no eye wo mra edi boye nyina ho ban eni edjuma ye ni kura nso so ho ban ye friend labor act 651 of 2003 edane di pepe say so we wo asema ehia as a worker na wo famra kwan so bia na say ni ya you have the right to embark on an industrial act. Nti de ya no ye nto mra biara nti aban ndi point so beka say esanse ya ko strike nti ni wodi obi foforo ebeba ebetena ye ya nem no die me ne ebema
okay
ye nyanduru hokra ye duru hokra na emokra so be ya ade foforo
okay
wodi ye hia no say
okay
omuntie ya asem ne ya sambra na ene eduma no embo omen
me ya na wase ne emfasie bia ne ebesa ba onchen yo Adolfo, we're the chairperson, president of the Senior Staff Association of the University of Ghana, Miss Gladys Alantia, and Yaten and Kanunti, was here by Crossroad Ferry Crasse, or Bekwa workers for Crabba Show Manang. Cassad, you miss a dinner new town mono, New Jew Janet. Yenina Sonia from Cratwell near my bank when we were at Betwas.
Na ede na aya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi bi ben fie pi nanso ne yamu nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se water ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ani Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nkyeremu.
Ulcer ye kura eto ye funu ene ensunu mu. Etumi a wo ye funu ekeka wa. Wogire ho a enye. Ulcer etumi e ma wo ye cheko ebre a wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Appear about Tanya Wama on more friend for any more fra when you fear do me no encounter. Haxa capsules, and in a mixture.
Ulcer time for Eddie Aji Edwedi and Kratui atom.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Yefema na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama kame na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa
odunu asa miracle bi wadro no sese mafunu kra se die sia twimi ankasa me humi esi so sese me humi ani esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bi pi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edona ankasa de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi ti ma ye bi nya sam ketwa anam se we de me flower capsule na me fa hye me nkwa me
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asemi ginawa me na mu sisinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me dru da ba 6 years ni o tema sisi am ye ma je se ne me jana ta ya le ne nku preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yanku pe no yam se ene ya me no kase me ho atomia me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Hello Ghana, payday is here. Stand a chance to win instant cash prizes on Review Scratch for Win, up to 100,000 Ghana cedis to won today. Get ready to play Review Scratch for Win to win big on TV XYZ. Stop scrolling and start winning. It's simple. Dial *850*6# on all networks. Choose your card type and select your lucky card for a chance to win big. Play with at least 5 Ghana cedis or more. You could win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes instantly. Yes, you heard right. 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes. Don't miss out on the chance to win big. Dial *850*6# to play now. Review Scratch for Win. Scratch it again. It is casting power. You must be 18 years and above to play. Terms and conditions apply. This game is regulated and approved by the NMA and the Caritas Bank.
Missy Menanano. A group bassa at the Bragro Tibeduim.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow. Na yes, a room maybe crana. Me bano timide or maybe gumi so weekend. Hey, memre. I don't think I'm a catcher say. Ya no medi garlic capsules. Posun na a basis so kama. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Oh, sasa na te pa dia.
Medimosis garlic capsules. Boa mamoja di nipadua mu efurusani yi na esiesie oba ne barima ma hona hoden. Ubenya edro yi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy store frey wo 050 349 4885. Edro yi enya mamofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis. Who how FDA ajidwe di nkratu yi atum.
Yo, free Russia biam. Some better oil the free America and Venezuela and Quadia. And the tariff no dia to omunuoma eba America so no. Kokoko India no tariff no omunyi so na womunni dwa kama. No womunyina ehun tomo ena Donald Trump edia to omunim say. Omoye ne sa no a na ni baje pa ya ene omahia fefefe a wode ato omunim say no. Venezuela oil de won betumi akwakoto na o mato US so de bi eno ano no emom nko Russia enkoto Russia oye biem anya sa eto no de ato so no wayi afreso ntie sei no de ababeto dwa eno no yemfa aseda ya emu edu pa emfa ema aboafo kuremu akasebo yi ye de ebremu na debiara da eya ye de tomonim se tutumikai na wone MTN entwetwe nkomo everywhere you go. Me pato won say ene Netflix ya abenti no girls ne dodo no a wo ba ho kra na woni bia won tantre o me ko Netflix me ko asa jamu anya bibi na ya de fiber ena ehwe the whole Ghana fiber papa MTN ena wo etudo say wo de dial star 5057 na check your se baby awo no fiber ni bi wo ha ye be connect bi ama wo na wo de ahwe YouTube no Netflix ne ya asefo nyina ama oni age MTN everywhere you go. Mami kan fuma o table garage Ghana ena Efrem car hospital papa ka wura ho pia esiesie ka no ema ka na aye dada no esa ya munu biem wo do ka wura table na epia utumi bisa se na ka be ne yeso ka no a wo number ne be kire no wan hwe ya be ka se ya twe afam fa ka ne koho se sia ya me no ka se ka na atwe waso ate no fa koho from e was 0542 275252 0542 275252 Power Specialist Eba Hospital Mami Beatrice Akosua ya adawromenti ama member yesisimu aye dinjirikajiri adawroma eduro ni ye papa unum bi obedi adanse entu ye bema num jirikajiri wo ye oba to jirikajiri koma ukunu nom hebate mixture ebustu immune system ema nije ba fre 0244 54 44 22 0244 54 44 22 Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center at the Lift Kid capsules at the Aba Lift Kid Nadia a yedra a treaty will live a papa or will live a ya and also what problem will live a home. Yes, see a problem about no Lift Kid and only a dra a was on Ghana Hababia ye told Robia no Bora Benya Lift Kid capsules nibi Freno when ye be 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules. Ujun so bebre wadru no bad cholesterol, menstrual disorders, arthritis, halitosis, gastric ulcer, and then ye ka ho no. Spanish edru and awonoma ebeboa wo. Ghana ha baby eto edru bia no, okọ obenya bi from e was 0266 1141 11 0266 1141 Let's talk educational consult. Akwara wanya 8 months echo 6 years and eba school ho. Fankwara ne bra no mesuade. Saturday school na tamuara tora. Entrepreneurship, reading and writing, personality development, IT training, creativity and exploration. Ni nyina kire nkwada no ebo omo pa. Omo tesi nungwa Estate Mango Street Obelejo Kuku Municipal Assembly no. Number ni 0249 069 821 0249 069 821. Mame kan fuma say Ruta natural product no. What the Ruta mixture to malaria fever seno or the aba. Unya binuma ebua Ruta Titanic etu typhoid fever say Ruta life na ne sradeɛ ohuru ni peduan mu memuda ho Ruta ne drobi agyen kwa frɛ no 0244 50 34 43 0244 50 34 43 3P garlic mixture piwak natural health for the abano. Eye duro won waso unye binuma eboa pa. Na 3P garlic mixture no wapon waposo kotodwe. Watiri bremo kase etutu stress ene kunwa. 3P garlic mixture piwak di abano. Ena wonoma eboa from 0248 928 824 0248 928 824. Roman Ridge Chinese Clinic. Yadia mebebo bossy and omosa. Omosa stroke. Obi ansebi wagana has stroke. Omukwanesa. Omosa akuma yadie. Omosa pa. Afei diabetes. What the corny and to me anya mawa. Na wenruho. Afei watiri bremo kasene wohono. Etutu kidney problem abahwa. Fako Roman Ridge Chinese Clinic. China for na na yan saw yade manije etumi enkoso. Omuni Indian High Commission and the din hwanimu from 0546 450 672 0546 450 672. Finally, X natural mineral water was simply natural. Ensuo wanwaso a eno ne yede birthday party engagement wedding program bia wo be celebrate bia no ebe hete nko ade a na X natural mineral water and was 7 ase amanije etumi aba. Omo number any 0596 27 3546 0596 27 3546 Kasiebo no esi.
Adesmama ebegina we so ni yade nyina esi Facebook adwonkyira aba na nyasem keto ade ma yada mase papa breno awie kakra ada wohene nti mo fanche se yentumi emobody aka no so emamo kine Kasiebo mu yehye mo bosse de bebe bia na ebebo so de amamo yemfa serama newsroom team ni nyina green wo ha for fair bia Agnes omo nyina bo chidom production crew ni nyina obi anso bo MCR da mu nyina se ho Kofi the man ena fei also Prince ene Willie wo musu gina camera si achihwe ne kama my Edem wo Power Studio DJ Ken wo Radio XYZ Studio musu yeda mase ese mo boy be lazy tego na ye makeup kama pa na ohine unim se na ye be poso hima na for you amanfo the birthday nti ye wo happy birthday enko emma be poso hima na ya for you amanfo happy birthday nkoma you say birthday no way US birthday
US birthday and them who said we yat and minim said
the birthday no and your birthday achiana na oyi ne saa no enti Nyankopon hia nkoso amo ahode nto nkwa ene medine ama poma checheku anwumre mene
okumangra di wanf oheneba boama benye edamunyina se anwumre